It's a special day for basketball fans. The All-Star game, best of the East against best of the Western Conference. And we are proud to bring it to you live.
I think one thing that makes the All-Star game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
Well, it never gets old to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
And this year is no different.
Well, pretty much all of the events are a lot of fun to watch, and it's a combination of tremendous skill and entertainment. You can't beat it.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Bron, he's in at the point. Durant is out there with Davis. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
The All-Star festivities are always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court.
And he gets it to go. About a minute played so far here in the first. Fry with the ball. And Harden now, top of the key. Left side, Davis. And here's Fry from the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
A lot of great stories for all of these players, but he's definitely been one with a standout season card.
You know, Steve, I've loved watching his tenacity. He's had a clear sense of focus. He's brought his A game on a consistent basis, night in and night out. I mean, he's been a huge factor for this team this season.
It's Durant with the drive, and that one's good.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
On defense, the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Irving dishes to Rose. Plenty of space. And the shot is long.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Durant just inside the line. And that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got his second bucket of the night. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
To talk with head coach David Blatt. I talked to Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone in the NBA. Coach said, usually I'm staying up late scheming ways to shut one guy down or take apart a defense. It's nice to have a breather and just have a little bit of fun. We couldn't agree more.
Thank you, Doris.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
And a wide open look for Irving. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Yeah, beautiful pass. Nice assist there.
Yeah, that's the teammate connection coming through. They know they can score together, and it's obvious right there.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Fry, and it's the East with the rebound.
I think we've seen the defensive intensity start to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Steve. A little more effort here as the game has progressed.
Now, here's Fry, following the miss by Derrick Rose. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
What was the defense doing there? He is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Soft touch off the glass. LeBron's got his first 2 points.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Here's Fry. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. He's off on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw, good, Irving. Both free throws, good for Irving.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. He cashes in regularly.
Now, here's Fry. Passes to Durant. Beyond the arc. No good from Fry. George with the ball. Irving drives in. James kicks to Rose. The dish to Irving. That's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
So here are the West All-Stars. Here's Fry. He dishes it to Davis. Here's the break. Moving it up. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That's one of the better jams you'll ever see right there.
Yeah, you know, some guys come out in the high flyers, some of the bigs, and they just say, hey, I'm going to throw it down with authority tonight. I love that attitude. Nothing wrong with it in my book. That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8, and he's good on the 3 ball. Irving's got 11 points.
Not a whole lot of defensive resistance.
Well, if you like defense, don't watch this game.
It's Durant on the wing. All sorts of time. No good.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The 3 from George. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose of getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now, here's Fromm. Shot clock at 6. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, I like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
The defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. New players in now for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Davis. Higgins is checked in for Kevin Durant. Dwayne Wade is subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Beal. Love the pass to Beal. Here's Cook. Down in the low post. It goes.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good group.
Here's Fry. He has 5. Shot on the wing, and the jumper is good. Fry's got 7 points in the game.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Wade against Beal. Wade dishes to Cousins. Back to Wade. And the pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. No good from Cousins. He's with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. It's Beal on the wing. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Beal's got his first bucket in this one. Now, here's Fromm. D right on him. Aldridge a screen. Up off the screen. Shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Beal. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And it's a 9-point East All-Star lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Screen by Cousins. Fry with the ball. Picked up by Love. Now Fry. He's got 7. Shoots off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Fry's got 9 points.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Not loose.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And here's Wade. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Fry kicks to Cousins. Here's Love. you back to the NBA All-Star game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel plays.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, giving the fans a show.
Bradley Beal is out there with Napier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Love in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game for them.
Here's Napier following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Inside, and he goes in for the dunk. Out of this world aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it now.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe it sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. A baseline J, no luck. Here's Aldridge. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And here are the East All-Stars. 3-point lead. Napier passes to Beal. Up against Cousins. Love takes to Beal. Here's Cohen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And here is Fromm. 11 points in the game. Off on the layup.
Great looking board there, just like you coach it. Establishing position and then boxing out.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Fry. Westbrook drives in. Here's Aldridge. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed past him.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, playing in the offense.
And so welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and Kevin, often the second half is where you see that intensity turned up a bit.
Well, yeah, the first half maybe a little more loose, but the second half is where it can get more competitive once the game is on the line.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Bryant in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Wade in at 2 guard.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Shot from 12, and that one's good. Irving's got 21.
He had no problem knocking down that shot, and a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Griffin a screen on Rose. Here's Fry, and he slams it one-handed. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
Here's Rose. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Rose has got the lead up to 12 now for the East All-Stars. Up top, Fry. He's covered by Rose. No good from Fry. Anthony dishes to LeBron. Back to Anthony. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And it's Rose penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by George. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
He's still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
Fry with the ball. Working on Rose. Back to Durant. LeBron with the block. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Rose missing.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Davis setting the pick for Wade. Off the pick. And he can't bank that one in. And here's George. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Durant, the pass to Davis. Back to Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. And the jumper is on the mark. Durant's got 9 points. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. The 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Fry. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And George, here we go. Good on the 13-footer. George has got his second basket of the night.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Both teams have positions. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Griffin a screen on Rose.
Kevin, the fans love to see the big dunks, and they've not been disappointed here.
No, these guys have been throwing it down with reckless abandon. Just an all-star caliber highlight reel.
Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Griffin. No good. Good D from Love.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. They're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Love check in for LeBron. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding to that, Steve, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins, and there's the rejection. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The East making a switch. Ball's checked in, and West also making a switch. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. And Beal kicks to Love. Love with the screen on Aldridge. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Fry dishes to Aldridge. Kicks to Wiggins. Shot, high post. That is good. Wiggins has got 6 points. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Love with the screen for Wall. Now, Love inside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Now, here's Fry, covered by Wall. It's Dragic with the drive. The West All-Stars have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. The West making some changes. Cousins comes in for Anthony Davis. And James Harden subbed in for Wiggins. Now Wall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The feet to Love. Here's Cohen. Aldridge with some nice deep.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Love draws the double. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The East making a switch. Cook's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Goran Dragic.
But the drive to the bucket was nice. But how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Fry with the ball. He's got 21. Harden outside to the left side wing. Out there, one of the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Fry.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Cook the best to Wall. Cousins against Love. Clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that one hits back iron. Now, here's Fry. 24 points for him. And Westbrook, here we go. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the basket good. And that's now 7 points for James Harden.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's the pick. That's good from Cook. Anthony's checked in for the East. And so Cook nails both of them. And the West All-Stars have possession. No good from Fry.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Fry with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Harden kicks to Fry. Feeds it to Westbrook. Another shot. Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Aldridge.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance point.
Tipped away and stolen by Fry. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that's not going to go. We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on the show.
Boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it?
Derrick Rose is out there with Irving. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Paul George. And it's Anthony. And it's the 5 down low. It's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Rose kicks to Anthony. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Davis with a screen on James. Here's Durant, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help. He barrels his way in close. Such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Davis with a screen on Rose. Davis setting the pick for Durant. Floats one. That's good. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Anthony sets the pick for Rose. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Harden with the drive.
Boy, that was great. This is just a fantastic dunk. Beautiful.
The crowd in the building loves it. The fans at home love it. I'd call that a juicy dunk right there. Classic.
James sets the screen for Irving. Outside Rose. Back to Irving. Rose dishes to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fry with the ball. Pass to Harden. Deflects the pass. Dishes it to Davis. Back to Harden. For the 3. Again, out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from Fry.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the West All-Stars coach was going on with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the Wizard. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. LeBron with a screen on Durant. A shot by George, wide open. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Davis setting the pick for Durant. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them, as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
Rose kicks to Anthony. Outside Irving. Goes up with a stripe. And off the ground. And in it goes. And now it's an 8-point East All-Star lead. Now here's Fry. Davis kicks to Durant. Davis with a screen on LeBron. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He had just 1 turnover in the first half, and he's already surpassed that total here in the second.
And here we go with Derrick Rose. Pass to Anthony. Outside Irving. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
No good from Durant.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
The drive by LeBron. Good on the shot.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside, getting really high percentage looks.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Davis setting the pick for Harden. He feeds it to Fry to end the run. Here's Davis, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Fry with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Durant, the pass to Harden. Here's Griffin, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself. They built this lead through plays exactly like that. Consistent performance.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Durant. It's hauled in by the East All-Star. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And here's Fry for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Rose kicks to James. Cloak loose. Now, here's Fry. James covered. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Fry. Moving against Harden. Outside Irving. Pass to LeBron. George with the screen on Durant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Irving's got 27 points.
Man, guys, it's his consistent shooting has really helped get his team into the position they're in right now.
And Irving comes to help.
Such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game here.
Here are the East All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The dish to Anthony. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Harden. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Irving kicks to James. Great D that time from Griffin.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop as he took it inside.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Fry from the arc. Here's Davis. Here's Griffin. Yes!
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Durant for 3.